So here we have the Audi A1 on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space, as you can see. We have a 60-40 split folding rear seat so that you can increase this space even further should you wish to do that. And then in the boot here, we have the rubber boot liner and mats and the GuardX aftercare pack, which is a paint protection that the original owner of this car would have had applied at the point of sale. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge, and then in the middle you can see the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They're only 19,442, so very low mileage for the car's age. You can change the information displayed there for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy info. If we back out to the steering wheel next, the buttons I was using just a second ago are here. We have stereo controls, and phone controls. We've also got cruise control and speed limiter just here. This car's got an automatic gearbox, so you can, using the minus and plus paddles, change up and down a gear manually with that automatic gearbox should you wish to. Over into the centre next, we have the main screen for the car. So you can see at the moment we're on our media menu, which is where you will listen to your own music in the car. We've got an SD memory card input, CD player, Audi's multimedia interface, which I'll show you in just a moment, and Bluetooth audio as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. On top of that, we've also got the radio. You'll see this car's got DAB, FM and medium wave radio. All the movement I'm making on the screen, incidentally, is being done down on the main unit. You can use these buttons to go into certain menus directly, or you can use this dial as well. So the dial will rotate to give you various options. These 4 buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen, which will become useful within certain menus as well. For example, if I press nav and then we go back up to the screen, you can now see that we are on the sat nav menu. We've got the 4 corners. The bottom left-hand corner is map. If I press the button that corresponds with that, we then have the map for the sat-nav, as you can see. All in all, it's a very easy system to use. Directly below that, we can turn off the stop and start for the car, the hazard warning lights. We have the CD player, the main volume for the stereo, the controls that I went through a moment ago, including 2 SD memory card inputs, one for your sat-nav and one for music just there. Underneath that, we have the air conditioning. You can adjust the temperature, fan speed and direction of the air. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over here. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, and the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.